coming up live here on RBC is WCW Friday Night Dynamite.
Hello and welcome here today, and we are live here today for this show, of course, for WCW Dynamite here today. And my name, of course, is Jim the King, along with Jim Ross, and this is Friday Night Dynamite here. And let's get straight into it for
I'm here in this very ring. Last week, the reason why I powerbomb shift Lance Archer in this very ring is because I want a match with him for his World Heavyweight Championship, and I'll ruin his party last week, and I want that title, of course, at the pay-per-view in the Tokyo Dome at the New Beginning in New Japan Pro Wrestling on the 2nd of March. I want to fight Lance Archer. Lance Archer may be the Murder Hawk. He may have beaten Matt Riddle, the undefeated Matt Riddle, but he ain't going to beat me. Trust me, you ain't going to beat me in this very ring. I know what it takes to be very dirty as player of the game in professional wrestling. And I know that I can play dirty in the ring. I can play rough. I can play blood, sweat and tears. I can beat him down till I die if I have to. Because at the pay-per-view at the Tokyo Dome in a few weeks from now, I am taking that World Heavyweight Championship back and reclaim myself as the one and one only here on WCW as the top of the game. I've been experiencing professional wrestling in loads of brutal matches for the last 16 years in my professional career, and I know who I'm up against. I know who I'm come up in, and I know that I might have bad luck with this guy. But I know that at the beginning, Lance Archer will be crushed by me. I might be more lighter than Lance Archer. I might weigh less than him. But trust me, I will beat him down and do everything what it takes with barbed wire, with chairs, with tables, any weapons to get that championship back what's rightfully mine. I've got a matchup coming up later on in the main event against the phenomenal AJ Styles, and I'll show him, like I'll show Lance Archer, what I'll do to him at the beginning in 3 weeks from now at the Tokyo Dome at the beginning in New Japan Pro Wrestling, bitch.
come to the ring right here on his way ring, weighing in at 105 £99 from Japan. I give to you Funaki. Well, Funaki is coming down to the ring to take on here today Brody Lee here on Dynamite. It's a matchup between Funaki. The first match in action here tonight, and let's get straight between these two individuals. Here comes Mr. Ring for the matchup of tonight. There he is. On his ring, weighing in at 248 pounds, accompanied by the stable members Braun Strowman and Eric Rowan. He is the leader, Brody Lee against Funaki here tonight. The first matchup of tonight is here, right now. Let's see what he can bring to the table here on Dynamite. We'll have to wait and see about that. Absolutely so. This will be an incredible match. Alright, let's get this match on the way right here, right now. This is it. Ding, ding, ding. This is it. Mr. Brody Lee versus Funaki. And let's get this match right here, right now. Funaki versus Mr. Brody Lee, and let's get straight into it. This is a big matchup between these two. A big deal matchup. Funaki and Brody Lee, of course, here tonight. He wants to try and get the victory and name for himself on Dynamite since he lost in that tournament for the RBC Championship tournament a couple of weeks back. He wants to actually win here and try and make a statement here on World Championship Wrestling. Absolutely. Since Lee lost against the phenomenal AJ Styles, he wants to, well, do everything he can to, like, rebound from that from a couple of weeks ago and try and put it into bed and try and get victories every week. And let's see what he can bring. Clothesline right there. Well, Styles and Kenny Omega had that match all gear, and Lee was in the semi-final, and it was Kenny Omega who defeated Lee, to actually not let him qualify for the final itself. And AJ Styles did actually win in there in his other match he did, and that was a very good victory in that one. But however, Lee, since he lost and learned his lesson from after losing to Kenny Omega a couple of weeks back in that championship tournament, he wants to try and make a name here at Dynamite. And DDT right in the face there. Now Funaki turning out over the corners here against Mr. Brody Lee right here. Now Lee now getting out of control. Oh my God, what a kick right in the face. It's definitely going to hurt. And Lee really just Funaki. Now onto the ropes. Elbow. Now, Brody Lee right here. Very, very good. Now into the here. Now, face first him down to the mat. And now, throw him to the corner. Yeah, body collision once again here. Now cover. Kick out really there. Very good kick out there from Mr. Brody Lee right there. Now kicking right in the leg. And now clothesline. Big knee right in the face once. Oh my God, what a clothesline down the Funaki. Gotta be over here, gotta be. 1, 2, 3. And Lee gets the victory here on Dynamite. Here's your winner. I give to you, Mr. Whoa! Styles! AJ Styles attacking Samoa Joe backstage here. Oh my god. A big brawl breaking loose here. I think AJ Styles was so angry last week when he was attacked by Samoa Joe and talking about his wife every time when he's like saying Wendy all the time. I think Styles has enough of that and he's just ambushed him in the back of the locker room. I don't really blame Styles for actually reacting like this because he crossed the line last week. He did, Samoa Joe. Yeah, since he got distracted at Full Gear pay-per-view by Samoa Joe when he was talking about Styles' wife and that. And then, however, bring him up, her up in the equation. And not just that as well, but also bring up his family as well into everything. Very personal. And the Styles has had enough of it. And he wanted to take his revenge and his redemption to Samoa Joe. And now, another one again. He doesn't know where he is, Samoa Joe. Does not know where he is. He's just clueless. He's just beaten up and hurt by AJ Styles here. Very, very good. Now Styles here picks up Samoa Joe and slam him back onto the neck. And that's definitely going to hurt right there. Now AJ Styles is not finished with Samoa Joe just yet. Joe doesn't know where he is after Styles cheap shot him from behind here. Now Joe here is going to do... It's going to be... Oh, Styles clash to Samoa Joe.
Good brothers, if you're hearing this for wherever you are across the whole building, we want to address something here on this promo right here, right now. Since we lost the WCW World Tag Team Championships against you at Full Gear, we feel angry, we feel pissed, we feel rage, because you've got now 3 weeks we're going to give you to have that celebration, have the occasion being the new World Tag Team Champions, because we are challenging you for a match at Uncensored on the 5th of March for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, like it or not. Because we are going to take you down. We are going to make sure we win back the titles that shouldn't be lost by us. We are the Revival. And we are claiming back a rematch for your Tag Team Championships at Uncensored on 5th of March, like it or not. We're coming for you. We're coming for your Tag Team Championships once again, good brothers. Have a good occasion. Have a beer, drink, have a party, get pissed for everything. Because the thing is, we're coming back for your Tag Team Championships at Uncensored. And we will win back the titles. Mark our words. We're coming for you. Let's get out of here, Dash. Yeah, Scott, let's get out of here. We're coming for your tag team belts, Uncensored, like it or not. Let's go. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Eric Bischoff, and I've got some big announcements to make here at World Championship Wrestling. World Championship Wrestling likes to announce that we have a partnership with New Japan Pro Wrestling, a working relationship with New Japan Pro Wrestling for giving you the most content in New Japan Pro Wrestling, starting from the 2nd of March at the beginning pay-per-view of Tokyo in 3 weeks from now. But New Japan Pro Wrestling will be a regular thing for a partnership deal with WCW, World Championship Wrestling. We're going to give you matches in New Japan Pro Wrestling. New Japan Pro Wrestlers will also be allowed to come over here to WCW to wrestle over here. And also be allowed to wrestle over there in New Japan as well, to have our talent going over there as well. Because we are working together, New Japan and WCW, side by side. But let me announce to you the match card, of course, going into the pay-per-view of the Tokyo beginning on the 2nd of March. We also will have the Icon Sting will go one-on-one with Hulk Hogan in the main event of the night. As you probably guys all know, that Kenny Omega will defend his RBC Championship against, of course, Chris Jericho at the pay-per-view of the Tokyo beginning. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kushiaka Okada. Demon Balor versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. And the Bullet Club are making a reunion on the 2nd of March to take on Team WCW. But who would it be to be part of our team to take on the Bullet Club for one night only on the 2nd of March. You'll find out more information about that on WCW.com, about who will be involved in Team WCW to take on the Bullet Club in a couple of weeks from now. But anyways, that's all we have time for in my speech about announcing that New Japan Pro Wrestling will be having a relationship with us as a partnership deal signed from today. And Hadayula, and have a good night, ladies and gentlemen, from WCW's President Eric Bischoff. See you.
It right here, right now. And here is it. This is it right here, right now, definitely. On their way down to the ring, a combined weight of 423 pounds. I give you from Puerto Rico. I give to you Epico and Primo, the Colognes. The Colognes are coming down to the ring here by piece here. The Puerto Ricans will go up against the debut of the DX, Generation X. DX you probably know back in the 1990s in the Attitude Era. They are making their WCW debut here tonight. This will be very interesting for DX to be taking on these two trios here. Yeah, these two Diegos coming down to the ring. And it'll be interesting how these Diegos will respond against DX, because DX are one of the best tag teams in the whole of professional wrestling back in the 1990s. But will Triple H and Shawn Michaels get the hang out of these two Colognes right here, right now? We'll wait and see about that.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do.
And then they come down to the ring. DX on their debut here on W. Zip. Well, they come down to the ring. DX on their way down to the ring at combined weight of 423 pounds. Shawn Michaels and Triple H. DX. D Generation X. This is it. D Generation X coming down to the ring. If you don't down with that, we've got two words for you. Suck it. It's going to be a very special night for DX to be here on Valentine's Day. Epico and Primo here on this event. This will be very interesting. It's going to be. Absolutely. DX, 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 DX. Right, DX versus Owen Primo on the DX's debut here on Dynamite. It's been speculations, there's been a lot of promos about these two wrestlers coming here on WCW DX, and it's all going to happen, all confirmed. Triple H starting the ring right here, right now to take on, of course, Epico in this tag team matchup. Can DX win in their first matchup here, back as a tag team reunion perhaps? We'll wait and see about that, of course. And a DDT move right there, very, very good, but that wasn't as great, but okay. Oh my gosh, ripped him. And I'll try and close on him there, but he couldn't. Clothesline. Now DX, of course, making their name here on WCW. They have been one of the best tag teams back in the 1990s in the Attitude Era in the WWF. Under Shawn Michaels, obviously Billy Gunn, you got New Age Outlaws as well, China as well was part of that DX once upon a time, but obviously these two, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, are real close friends there, and they're both just the most decorated professional wrestlers of all time, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, and this is something for them to try and get something out of Epico and Primo here tonight. It's going to be a very easy matchup, I reckon. Now here's a chance here for a tag here. And Triple H is going to go and tag Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. And now here comes Primo. And here's Shawn Michaels. Heartbreak Kid versus Primo. And this is going to be interesting. Shawn Michaels and Primo. DX are taking on here. Oh, hey, DX trying to do something there, but he couldn't do. D-Generation X. Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and again Triple H are both now tag teamers here on WCW. We'll see how they can bring here on RBC's program on Friday night. And now clothesline once again here from Shawn Michaels there to take out, yes, to take Primo out here. Now here's Triple H. One. He'll get back into the ring. He has to get back into. Two. Now, oh, punched him right here and drop kicked into Triple H. It's got to be a pinfall here. Now tag. Now kicked him right in the... Oh! Now picking him up once again here. Oh, takedown again. Clothesline there from Triple H. Now punched him again. Oh, punch Buster! Spine Buster right there. I think it's going to be all over here. DX to win this matchup, I reckon. There's going to be a pedigree here from Triple H. Pedigree from the game. One half of DX and a pedigree. Down and under. I don't see him out of this here. Don't see Epico getting out from this either. And oh my god, there Primo just took out Triple H. And now Shawn Michaels trying to get a tag here with Triple H here. Triple H is crawling to Shawn Michaels. And here's the Heartbreak Kid. And now he's going for a pin here. Why is he going for a pin for? 1, 2, 3. It's all over. That was a very easy matchup once more there. DX have won the matchup. A great win for the D-Generation. Epico here on Dynamite. A debut here on WCW. The game and Heartbreak Kid defeats Epico and Primo. Here are winners, Shawn Michaels and Triple H. They are D-Generation X. Yes, D-Generation X have won here. And that's what a debut they had here on Dynamite. What a matchup they had. Congratulations on the debuts of Shawn Michaels and Triple H here on. Alright, here it comes down to the ring. Jon Moxley for the main event here tonight, right here. Moxley as well. Back comes down to the ring. Jon Moxley here on World Championship Wrestling. What a night we had here on Dynamite. We also had Eric Bischoff saying that WCW's got a partnership with New Japan Pro Wrestling. We had a lot of drama, of course, here tonight as Revival will be taking on the Good Brothers at Uncensored on the 6th of March. We also had a big brawl between Styles attacking Joe early on here tonight. And Styles has got a matchup for the main event against this dude here, Jon Moxley. So this will be interesting. On his way down to the ring, weighing at £33. I'll give to you. From Cleanville, I give to you John Moxley. So John Moxley coming down to the ring to take on AJ Styles. Since Styles had some personal problems with Samoa Joe early on tonight, it seems like he wants to try and make amends and try to do something completely different, perhaps, maybe. Let's see how that goes. But anyways, let's get this match on the way between Styles and Moxley. Here he comes, the phenomenal AJ Styles coming down to the ring here on Dynamite. On his way down to the ring, weighing in at 218 pounds, the WCW Television Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Well, Styles, of course, we all know, had a big brawl early on here tonight on Dynamite. He attacked Joe. What Joe's been doing, talk about his family, talk about his wife and that. He crossed the line, Samoa Joe has. And Styles, good for him, he fought back against him, absolutely. That's what a real family man does, fight for their family. But here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles, the TV champion. And don't know what Joe's vendettas are with Styles, but we'll have to wait and see, really. But Styles, no one doesn't want to mess with Styles. No one doesn't want to really piss Styles off because he is the guy who will really come back at you. And Styles got a match for the main event. He probably want to take his frustrations out against John Moxley here in this main event here tonight. This match has been scheduled by Eric Bischoff. A non-championship matchup because obviously Moxley is going after Lance Archer for the World Heavyweight Championship. As Moxley said early on here tonight that he wants to challenge Lance Archer at the Tokyo event in Tokyo Dome at New Japan Pro Wrestling's New Beginning in New Japan. And that's what he's going to be doing apparently. So Mox is going to travel to the beginning pay-per-view in Tokyo to take on Lance Archer. That'll be something special. Ding, ding, ding. And here we go. And John Moxley versus Styles here. And this is John Moxley's first matchup, one-on-one here in 2021 here to take on the phenomenal AJ Styles. Where we all know that the New Japan Pro Wrestling pay-per-view coming up, of course. Obviously, WCW have got a new partnership with New Japan Pro Wrestling. She'll be taking Archer the beginning pay-per-view. A real matchup between those in the Tokyo Dome in the next... But this is his first matchup in 2020. Bring the torch, John Moxley. What can he bring against something? Now into the corner. Very, very. Now it seems like that Moxley wants to do a lot more damage and jumps on top of him right there. Very, very good. Yeah, Styles is getting stamped on right here. AJ Styles is the phenomenal one. Well, Moxley and Styles want to take each other out definitely. I wants a really piece of Moxley to use that as a motivation for what Joe did to what Joe did to his family and talk about his family. He is an angry AJ Styles tonight. He really white, absolutely so. About someone's family like that, bringing up someone's family and bringing it into this very, very poor and very, very disrespectful from Samoa Joe. But there you go. What can you do apart from that? Now he's just really strangling Moxley right here. Moxley, of course, has been away from action for since Starrcade when he was in that actually, in fact, was John Moxley was. And that we ever saw video trailers about XW in 2020 years as John Moxley. Wonder why. Well, last week, out of nowhere, because no one did Lance Archer, because now Matt Riddle has been taken from WCW, injury from the setbacks he had. So that means Matt Riddle will be out of action for a couple of months, he will. And no one can't beat Lance Archer. However, from the crash, teed him onto the mat, and then it was someone once for Lance, and that is Moxley, and it turned out was a match with him at the Tokyo Dome at the New Japan Pro Wrestling's pay-per-view of New Beginning. And that's the new partnership there for W. You've got a partnership with New Japan. It's going to be on 2nd of March. Moxley and also Lance Archer. And that'll be a very special time, that'll be. Moxley punches Styles in the face once again, keeps on beating him up. I know that Moxley and Styles want a piece of each other here, but who's going to win this main event match tonight? Moxley, AJ Styles, let's go, Moxley, AJ Styles. Here now, see Moxley back now. Submission, but he couldn't. He got out from that, he did. Styles here just in headbutting Moxley. Moxley really want to beat the shit out of Styles because he wants to really take that against Lance Archer at the and now the paradigm shift here to AJ Styles. Is he going to do a paradigm shift? Lance Archer is attacked John Moxley. Oh, while John Moxley's had a match with AJ Styles. Oh my god, we all know that John Moxley was the one who paradigm shift Lance Archer and rudely interrupted his speech as a celebration as the new WCW World Heavyweight Champion after beating Matt Riddle at Full Gear. And it seems that we all know that Mox will be taking on Lance Archer in New Japan Pro Wrestling at the beginning in Tokyo on the 2nd of March. And I can't believe this. Lance Archer came out of nowhere while Moxley had a match with Styles and attacking. The match is all over anyway. Matches disqualified the matches. But I can't believe it. Lance Archer is just really destroying Moxley here. And look at this. Clothesline once again there to John Moxley. It's definitely hurt, he is. And I can't believe it. Lance Archer's out of control. He's very upset of what Moxley did last week when he rudely interrupted Lance Archer's celebration. When Moxley made his return to WCW last week, of course. And I can't believe that Moxley is just getting hurt. I think I did see it coming. I did see Lance Archer trying to go after Moxley here, I think, tonight. I did feel about that. Another close on again here. And Lance Archer is definitely going after Moxley for the World Heavyweight Championship at the pay-per-view at the beginning in Tokyo in New Japan Pro Wrestling. You want my title, John Moxley? Then you can have my title at the beginning. I'll see you there, you fuckface. Oh my god. That was a very, very nice word to say there from Lance Archer. But that's going to be that here on WCW Dynamite here, Friday Night Dynamite. And we'll see you guys next week from Jerry the King Lawler, myself, from Michael Cole and Jim Ross. And we'll see you guys next week with some more Dynamite here on RBC. Goodbye.